morning from a very sunny Oslo. It is actually our travel day home and the sun has came out, of course it has. It looks lovely outside. I'll show you some of the view that we took this morning. And we have had our breakfast, we have freshened up, we've got changed, we have packed our bags, and hopefully we're going to leave them with the reception downstairs at the Radisson Blu. We've got a few things we'd like to do today. Maybe go and try the waffles with the brown cheese, we're not sure. But we seen a couple of shops the other day. They were actually all closed on Sundays in Oslo. Most of them are closed, but we seen a few that we liked yesterday, and we'd like to go back and see them today now that they're open. So come along on our last day in Oslo and see what we get up to. We're just saying goodbye to our room. We're so sad to be leaving. It's been so nice here. I would definitely recommend this hotel if you're coming to Oslo. So this park that we've walked through for the last couple of days, we've had ponchos, we've had umbrellas, and now we don't. Look how nice it is. There's blue skies. This is the Royal Palace. Look at that. This is something you don't really see often. They're planting loads of fresh flowers in that park that we've been walking through the last few days. It's so beautiful here, honestly. How nice is this? God. We've just been in this souvenir shop. I just grabbed a couple of trolls. I am obsessed with trolls. And a little postcard to put in my little journal that I've got. We are hoping to go to Haralds Vaffle and try the waffle with the brown cheese, but there's some shops that we're hopefully going to have a wee look at on the way. The trams are absolutely brilliant here, by the way. They're so good. We made it to Haralds Vaffle, a tiny spot known for its Norwegian waffles. We went for the full local combo, the brown cheese or brunost, sour cream and jam. It might sound unusual, but the mix of the sweet, the tangy and the salty totally works. It's definitely one of those only in Norway food moments, and this is a place I would highly recommend that you visit. We've just had our waffles. How good were they with the brown Norwegian cheese?
So sweet.
They were making them fresh. It was just one woman making them fresh. So good. It's 1 o'clock, so we're hoping that we can get back in time and see the changing of the guard at the Royal Palace, so that's our plan now. We've just got off the tram and we're trekking to the palace to hopefully see the changing of the guard. Got about 6 minutes until it's about to start. One of the must-see traditions in Oslo is the changing of the guard at the Royal Palace. It happens every day at 1:30 p.m. and is a great way to experience a bit of Norwegian ceremony and discipline. The guards march with precision through the palace grounds, and it's a quiet but impressive display of tradition right in the heart of the city. If you get to the Royal Palace, head towards the right hand side, as that's where most of the changing of the guard was happening. It was really busy, so I'd recommend, if this is something that you want to do, that you arrive early and make sure that you get a spot right at the front so you can see everything. my god, we were just watching the change of the guard and the wind picked up so bad. A big massive branch of a tree came right down in front of everyone. Oh my goodness. But we're just we're just trekking back. It's so bitter, it was so warm, and suddenly the winds. Oh my god, look at it here. We just decided to head back to the hotel and get our luggage, and then we made our way back to the airport, ready for our flight home. We decided to get the Fleet-to-Get train again, the one that we got on our travel day into the city, just because we knew how that worked and we really enjoyed it. There is a cheaper alternative, but we never used that, so I can recommend the one that we done. It was really good, but it is the more expensive option when you're travelling to and from Oslo and the airport. Just got back to the car. We're feeling so sad because it doesn't feel like that long ago that we were in the car parking up, and it's lashing down here. It's currently 9:05, so I'm gonna drop Mum off. I'm gonna head home and get freshened up, and then I'll show you what I bought in Oslo in the next part, but it'll probably be tomorrow because I am exhausted
and I'm like a drowned rat.
So stay tuned for that. So it's now a few weeks later, and I just want to show you the things I bought in Oslo. I didn't actually think I'd bought that much until I looked all this out, and I actually bought quite a few things. So I want to start with the things that I bought at the Norsk Folk Museum. The gift shop in the Norsk Folk Museum was honestly so good. Probably one of the best gift shops I've been at in a museum in a long time. The merchandise was just so cute, and I really liked the artwork on a lot of the things. So I'll start off and I'll show you what I got there. So first up, I got this cute little mug. I am obsessed with trolls. I don't know why, because my mum hates them, but I absolutely love trolls. I love all things Norway, I love all things trolls. This was actually the first time for me in Norway, and I'm just so obsessed. This was 125. I can't remember what that converts to, but I didn't even care. I wanted it anyway. Like, I mean, she's a bit spooky, I guess, but he's cute. And the wee guy in the middle with the flag inside the cup, he's very cute. I thought this would be nice for my coffee in the morning at work. As you can see, I haven't taken it to work yet, and it just says troll. I guess I am a bit of a troll before I have a coffee in the morning. But yes, very cute. I liked it. Then I wear these eye masks when I go on holiday. I actually wear them here quite a bit as well. I do love a good eye mask, and I thought this was good with the adjustable bit on the back, and it's obviously like the Norwegian flag colours. And I just thought the artwork on this was so cute. All the sort of main sites in Oslo. This was 89, so you can convert that if you want to find out how much that was. But as you can see, I haven't had this on yet, but it feels so nice and soft, and we are going away next week to Prague, me and Stuart, so I think I'll probably take that with me. Also at the Norsk Folk Museum, I just grabbed a couple of packets of Norwegian sweets. They looked quite cute. So they are a taste of Norway, wild berries. It just looks like sort of hard sweeties, hard candy. So I got them. One of the highlights for me at the Norsk Folk Museum was the Stave Church. I have never seen anything so beautiful in my life. It was so stunning, and it reminded me so much. If you watch that vlog, you'll hear me saying it, but it reminded me so much of the tiny little replica that they have at the Norway Pavilion in Epcot at Walt Disney World. I have always been obsessed with that pavilion. I don't know why. I'm always drawn to it. I always have been. I used to love Maelstrom, the ride. And then on our trip in October, I got to ride it as Frozen, and it was still so cute. I do miss Maelstrom, I'm not going to lie, but I do like the new Frozen overlay. I am quite a big fan of Frozen anyway. But one of the things I picked up in the shop, this was 55 Norwegian krona. It was a little Christmas tree decoration of the Stave Church. It's just a little thin wooden one. I really like picking up Christmas decorations when we go away, so our tree is a bit of a mishmash. It's not like a tree that all matches, but I just think it's so nice that you've got these little like mementos of your trip. So when I seen that, I just picked that up. So during our trip to Oslo, it was absolutely freezing. It was raining pretty much the whole time, and we went past a second-hand sort of vintage shop, and I seen this beautiful little headband, which is perfect for the winter, and it actually worked out perfect having it there. I can't remember, I think this worked out about £9, was it, I think? Maybe something like that. It was less than £10, I think, anyway. And it is so nice. I absolutely loved it, and I had that on. You'll see that in my videos if you watched my videos from pretty much the days after I bought this, because it was an absolute godsend to have it. Another purchase, and this looks really OTT, but I do actually have some of these as gifts for people. But I picked up quite a bit of the Freya chocolate. The Freya chocolate is so nice. I am a big dark chocolate lover as well, so I got a dark chocolate one. These were the ones from the airport, but there's one with like dime, and these are the two plain ones. These ones, the big ones, big travel ones as well. There was an offer on them, I can't remember what they were, but it was a really good offer anyway. And then this little one with the hazelnuts in it as well. I love chocolate with hazelnuts, so that's for me. But yeah, loads of Freya. I've already given some away as gifts already. I just think I love getting chocolate in that from different places, so yeah, picked up a few of them, but like I say, I do have to still to give them some of them away as gifts. Sticking with my troll theme, I picked up two little tiny trolls. I love them so much. Look at that jumper. Oh, it's so cute. And they've got little tails. Like I say, I just love trolls, and they're so creepy, but I love them so much. It's like a little male one, even though he's in pink, I love him, and the female with the little sort of apron and that on. And I just love these little trolls so much. They're so cute. So a bit of a splurge purchase, and I didn't go to Norway intentionally going to buy a Pandora charm. But I did pick up a charm there. It was actually, my mum said, oh, there's Pandora, I wonder if they've got exclusives. And I thought, oh, I didn't even think about that. But I did get an exclusive Pandora charm. And I went for the one with the Norwegian flag on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I might have to do like a little overlay on that. But it is absolutely stunning. And it has a Norwegian flag on one side, and it has different places in Norway on the other. Oslo being one of them, obviously being the capital. So I just thought, I didn't go in to buy a Pandora charm, but when I seen that, I had to get it. Like, Norway for me is such a dream destination. I haven't even seen, like, not even a quarter of it. I've only seen Oslo, and I just can't wait to go back and experience more places. Yeah, I just ideally I'd love to tick off all of the places on this Pandora charm, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Maybe if I do a cruise or something. But yeah, I wasn't going in to buy a Pandora charm, but when I seen it, I thought, I have to get that. I actually couldn't remember how much I paid for that, but the receipt was shoved in the bottom of the bag, and it was $549, so I think that was about 40 odd, I think, maybe. But it was worth it. Then it was duty-free purchases. It was Stuart's birthday a week after we came back, and he loves vodka. I don't drink vodka at all, but he loves vodka. So I got him a really nice Norwegian vodka. He's not actually opened it yet, because we've opened something else that I bought in duty free. But my mum and I had the pink Haralds gin on our travel day. On the flight, the Norwegian Airlines or Norwegian Air Shuttle flight, they were serving that as one of their drinks, and we just fell in love with it. But we only had hand luggage, so we couldn't buy it in the city. And when we got to the airport, we thought, we'll just go check. Hopefully they have it, and they did. So they actually had a 2 gin set. So you got the original Haralds, which we haven't opened yet. So that's like your classic gin. It is a small batch gin, and I haven't obviously tried this one, but you can see how well loved the pink one has been so far. This honestly tastes so nice. It's so lovely. It's a lot nicer than any other pink gin that I've had, and I'm just so happy we got that. But I'm actually so sad because we have more than half drank it, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it here in the UK. I'll need to check, but I absolutely love this so much, and I can't remember what we paid for that, but I don't remember it being too bad. It was maybe about £40 as well for the two, so that's not too bad. Last but not least, when we went to Florida in October, we hung out in the Norway pavilion because, like I say, I have been obsessed since I was tiny. And we actually, after you come off the ride, the Frozen Ever After, you are taken through the gift shop, and then at the end of the gift shop there is a whole store for the brand Gearness, and it's skincare, there's perfume, there's candles, there's everything in the shop. And Stuart and I treated ourselves to the aftershave and the perfume when we were there. It was a big splurge purchase, but we went back like 2 or 3 times. We spent quite a lot of time at Epcot, and we kept going back and spraying it because of the price. I can't remember off the top of my head what we paid. It was over £100 each anyway. Because of the price, we wanted to make sure that we really did fall in love with the perfume and the aftershave. So every time we kept going back and spraying it, and we were like, no, we need to buy it. It's so nice. Both of them are so nice. So let's just treat ourselves and we will get them. Mine has been very well loved. There's not much left of the big bottle that I bought. Same with Stuart's. And when I knew I was going to Norway, I checked on the Gearness website, and it did show that there was loads of retailers in Oslo. I went round every single retailer pretty much in the city vicinity, and they were like, no, we have not stocked this for a very long time. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm either going to have to get someone who I know is going to Florida soon to pick me more up, or I just have to use the one that I've got sparingly and, I don't know, try and get it online somewhere. But I literally, this story is so wild. So like I say, I'd dragged my poor mum around all these perfume shops in Oslo trying to find this, and my mum wanted to have a little glass of Prosecco, so we went through the security part at the airport in Oslo, and we were sitting at this bar, and I said to my mum, I'm just going to have a look in the newsagent. There was like a newsagent type shop. I'm just going to have a look and see like if they've got any funky sweets, you know, like Haribo type things. I'm just going to have a look. And I literally went to sit back down at the table after being in that shop, and I looked straight over at the duty-free stand. It was a tiny part of the duty-free because there was a huge bit in the main section of the airport, and this was like a tiny part, and it just said gifts from Norway or something like that. And I said to my mum, oh my goodness, I think that I can see the perfume, like I think I can see it, oh my god. And it was. So I picked up the Snow, Gearness Snow, which is the ladies one. I will show you inside now. This is tiny compared to the one that I bought in Florida. So small, but I adore it. I love it so much. And like I say, my other one is very well loved. So these were like travel size, and it was the last one of this. There was quite a few of the men's. It's just called Gear. And there was quite a few of this left, but these are like the small, I think 50ml. Yeah, 50ml. So it's a lot smaller than Stuart's one that he got in Florida as well. But oh, I was so happy to get it. I was so buzzing because it's just such a beautiful aftershave, and it's such a beautiful perfume as well. So I was very happy that they had them at the airport after searching through all the shops. But my poor mum, I dragged her around the shops, but she wasn't bothered. I think she was just happy to be on holiday. But yeah, I managed to get that. So that is my Oslo haul and the end of this vlog. Thank you so much if you have watched any of the other vlogs. If not, I've got a travel day 1, 2, 3, and obviously this one. If you've watched it, thank you so much. I do have a trip to Prague coming up. We also have a trip to Athens in October, and then we're going away for a very exciting trip at Christmas. So I will do a little announcement on that soon because I honestly cannot wait to go. So thank you again for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.